What's up? What is up? Good morning. There's really nobody watching yet, but good morning when you get here. Today is going to be an interesting day. For a while now, I've been thinking about, researching, talking about, for a while, like a year. Been thinking about, talking about, researching, wanting to do it, procrastinating to do it, getting emails of people saying that you should do it. And my wife is the catalyst of everything. Because when I really need to get something done, she just lays down the law and says, you need to do that, and you need to stop jacking around. So today, it's going to be really weird. It's probably really boring to watch. But today, I'm going to be working on my first ever set of King's Wild NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And for a while, I just thought about keeping it secret, but you know what? I was just like, why would I do that? I've never done that before with anything. And if you don't know what an NFT is, I really don't even know what it is either way, but it's just a new thing that is intertwined with cryptocurrency, and it's basically like digital art that you pay for. That's all I'm going to go into it, because if I explain it anymore, it just makes your brain hurt. So anyways, and obviously my NFT is going to be based on playing cards. And I'm going to make the NFTs will be one-off, like we'll create it where we generate one-off playing cards based on legal tender. And so my first NFT series is going to be called the Legal Tender NFTs. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to probably be really boring, but it's really important to me because I know it's going to be one of those things, if I don't do it, I'm going to regret doing it. So I'm just going to try to get it done. So this is basically what they're going to look like. There's going to be one-off cards. And just for a crash course in NFTs, the way NFTs work are, well, I'm trying to think about this, how I explain this to my wife. Basically, NFTs are a group of images that are released, and each image is 100% unique. So that's what I like about it, is that kind of rarity and scarcity, like with playing cards. So X number of NFT images are released, and someone can go online and buy one of the images. In the beginning, they're usually as cheap as like $10 or $5 or whatever. They could be a penny, really. It just depends on what the market is setting them at. And you buy it with cryptocurrency, and in the code of the image is registered to that one specific unique card is owned by you, and then you can keep it, and it will either go up or down in value based on the other NFTs in that series. But you're the only one in the world that'll have that specific card. So like you may have this card, this King of Clubs, that's the Abraham Lincoln, and nobody else in the world. And you could sell it just like you could sell a stock or a something on eBay. You could sell that NFT, and the price would go up and down just like it does go up and down with like cryptocurrency. And it is completely incredibly crazy and ridiculous, the NFT market right now, because I look at it just as an opportunity, but I also look at it from the standpoint of an artist, and I see some of the NFTs that are being created now, and it basically is like dog. It's just awful. But some of these awful NFTs are like selling for like like $13 million for a single image. And you know what? This little experiment that I'm doing may not go anywhere, absolutely anywhere. But then again, it may go somewhere. And you never figure it out unless you try. So the way NFTs work is you create a set of image parts. So like in this case, the image parts would be like this background card paper. And then there's elements like these clubs or the indexes or the portrait. These are all different elements of what the computer code uses to generate the random images. And so what I'm doing is I'm going back to the legal tender deck and I'm starting to separate things into their parts. So like this is the $5 bill paper texture. And I'm going to get the $10 bill. I have a $100 bill. And so I'm going to create the different part. This may sound really confusing, but I'm trying to give a basic approach to this. I create all the parts that the computer code will use to generate the random images. So like I'm going to have all the portraits of the presidents or the characters, the portraits as an image set. I'm going to have this suit that gets generated here as a set. I'm going to create individual numbers so that an actual unique serial code could be generated each time. There's going to be background elements like this eagle that get generated. So now I'm just going through dissecting all the cards and grouping everything into its element. I know it sounds super boring. It is super boring, so I'm sorry. But if I go upstairs and have not worked on this, my wife is going to not be happy because I keep talking about it. So I'm just kind of cleaning up these old files that I've got here, because I'm using these old legal tender images to create them. All right, I'm going to take this background. Okay, so this is the $5 background, and I'm just going to label that right here. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open up. So that Lincoln is the $5 bill. Let's go to the King of Diamonds, which is Alexander Hamilton. Now, Alexander Hamilton has another specific background texture, because just for a little history in the way I made these cards. So this is is that a spec? What is that? Uh-huh. It is on the background. Look at that. It's behind Mr. Hamilton's head. So I did not see it. The way that I made these is each suit has the same background texture as the actual bill that it's being made from. So like I've got the diamonds use the $10 bill background. Let's see here. So I'm going to take this background. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I know this is probably really boring, but I probably should just quit whining and apologizing for it, because, I mean, you can easily just delete me or turn me off if you want. All right, let's see here, Dropbox. Let's go. try this version 2. Because I'd already started this, but I'm doing this in a different way now. But the cool thing is I thought about always just keeping this secret and not telling anybody about this, but my wife is like, why would you not talk about this? And she was like, and this is the kind of stuff that not all of your people, not all of your followers would want, but there's going to be some that want it, and they can get in and take advantage of it while they're like, super cheap, and then they can maybe make a lot of money. Let me see, is this I don't think that's the final. Go back. This is really confusing to me. Sorry. I'm just now. It's like when you start any kind of new project. And with this, I have to develop a whole different organization system for all these image parts. So I'm kind of winging this on the fly. That's the hearts. Let's see where that leads us. And I'm also having to go back through all these old disorganized files. So this background with the 2 eagles, go ahead and label this double eagle. This is the background texture on the $20 bill. So I'm going to put these elements in a folder as well. I'm going to call these, let's say, background. And these go on the indexes. Index, I think, background image. We'll call these background icons. And I don't want to see them right now. But the good thing is this has the $20. And if you see, the $20 bill has a hexagonal pattern on it. And if you look at a real $20 bill, you can see this like a hexagonal pattern. So I'm going to take all of that and duplicate, copy, and I'm going to paste that in here. It's not centered quite. So I'm going to center this up here. There we go. All right, so this is the 20 background. It's still not centered up. It's kind of annoying me. We're going to fix that right now. Now it's centered. 20. No, I'm happy to try to make this more interesting. I'll answer any kind of questions you guys want to ask. All right, so that's the hearts. Let's get the diamonds. Here's the diamonds background, which is the $10 bill. Actually, I changed it to kind of a diamond pattern. This is an old one that I was starting. Actually may use this anyways. So this is the one that I started last night. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep using this. So here are the backgrounds. We have the $5 bill background. It has like this wavy texture, and I use it on the clubs of legal tender. You got the 10, which is the diamonds, and it's a big diamond pattern. You've got the 20, which is hexagonal. And then you have the spade, which is like these duplicated cubes. And then I've got these what are end up going to be like the super rare NFTs. I've got a copper background, a gold background, and a platinum or steel background. I call it platinum, whatever. So those are the image elements that are going to be used to generate the different NFTs. All right, so now what we want to do, I'm going to label this a little red. So now what I want to do is I want to get the portraits of, I have to find them. So it's not going to be there. So here's Hamilton. So let's find Hamilton's portrait. There he is. So I'm going to take Hamilton. Let's just open up one of the backgrounds so we can see it. It's going to be big too. Let's scale him down. I'm not going to scale him down all the way because I'm basically going to have to be rebuilding these cards. So I can get him about that big and I can center him right now. I'm just trying to get everything in its place. So let's make a new folder. Call this Portrait Hamilton. Let's group it. Let's make that green. And we'll call that King Portraits. Because I'm going to have kings. The NFTs are going to be like entire decks of cards. So where you have the court cards being the rarer NFTs. Then you're going to have index cards. They're going to be less rare. And then the most rare are going to be the aces. And then finally, the most rare will be the ace of spades and the two jokers, or the joker. All right, we got Hamilton. Okay, here's Franklin. Let's get old Benny Boy's portrait, wherever he's at. Let's find that portrait. there's Franklin. So portrait Franklin. Yes. Sorry, Dustin. The answer is yes. I do personally own some NFTs, but just like with anything else, I kept thinking to myself, I'm gonna stop buying these and just make my own, and stop letting other people take advantage of an opportunity. But I guess that's the is okay. We got Hamilton. Okay, we got Franklin. Let's get Lincoln. So let's find the King of Clubs. That'll be Franklin. Not Franklin, Lincoln. Excuse me. Who am I? I just got Franklin. Let's get Lincoln in there. Get him about the right size, but I don't have to worry about him being perfect because I'm going to size him up when I do the backgrounds. Portrait. Lincoln. Okay. So you got Lincoln, and then Grant. What was Grant? I think he was, well, Grant's the jack. He's a jack. I can make him a king, too. All right. So, who is the other king? We have King. Oh, yeah, Washington. How can I forget about Washington? Lame. Close some of these tabs. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. I ordered. A lot of people have been asking. But I ordered new hoodies. I think I got a picture of them right here. Let me see. It's a bad picture. But it's a black and gray camo. And on the front, it says, work with your hands and mind your own business. And if you don't know what that is that scripture verse that I put on all of my decks. And this is the font that's on it that I used here. It's like a paintbrush. But it's work with your hands and mind your own business. And it's on a black and gray. Here's the picture of the hoodie again. A black and gray camouflaged hoodie. So, there you go. And hopefully, I think we're supposed to get them on December 1st, and so they may. Hopefully, the plan is for them to be part of the 12 Days of Christmas. All right, let's do the Chief running Antelope. My favorite cards. That's the Chief that's in this inking behind me right here. All right, so running Antelope. Okay, let's get him in there. Oh, somebody's trying to text me here. Hold on. All right, so this is Portrait Chief. Sorry, I'm trying to reply to somebody. It's the people making my leather boxes for the Vintage Reimagine. All right. So we got the Chief. We got Washington. Let's get Grant. Let's get Grant in there. I had him as a king of clubs in the originally, but it was Jack. Oh, there's an old one. Let's find an actual card. There he is, Jack. So how do NFTs increase in value? It's a good question. It's at its most basic level, they increase in value just like, I mean, the best way to think about it without exploding your brain is NFTs just work. NFTs work just like stocks, except your stock is a one-of-a-kind stock. But it's a one-of-a-kind stock in a group of like similar stocks. And when the computer code that generates the images, I assign a rarity value to each of the image elements. So like maybe the George Washington portrait is the most prevalent image that the computer code grabs to generate the images. And so say usually there's 10,000. A normal NFT release is like 10,000 unique NFTs, unique images. And let's say of that 10,000, let's say 5,000 of them have Washington as the portrait or somebody else. And then you assign a rarity for each image part. And then once you assign the rarity to the part, the computer code only uses that image part X number of times based on the rarity. So you could have 100 NFT cards that have George Washington's portrait, but you may only have like 5 NFTs that have, say, Ben Franklin on it. And so naturally, and in the beginning, all the NFTs are the same price to begin with. It's called a floor price, and so they're all the same price at the very beginning. So if you're a person there that is there at the release of an NFT series, you have a good opportunity to buy a very rare NFT for pennies or whatever, literally pennies. But the more of those NFTs that get sold and bought, because they get sold and bought just like a stock would, the value of the rare ones go up because more people because the demand is going up. And so you could have purchased a super rare NFT for like I don't know, you know, 10 cents or $10. And it could be worth, I mean, literally, like I've been seeing multiple NFTs right now that are super rare that are selling for like 15 million. It's ridiculous. It's like, I can't even really understand it. But they basically, to answer your question, they function kind of like stocks, individual unique stocks, and you own a unique individual stock, and it's all tied with cryptocurrency in terms of that's how you pay for it, that kind of thing. All right, so we got Grant. Hope that helps. Hope that answers your question. Maybe not, but let's get Jefferson. Hey, Jefferson. How's it going? Is this all one image? It is. There's my portrait. Just make sure I get the right color. All right. Let's get, all right, so we got Jefferson. Let's get Jackson. Jackson and his weird hair. Oops. Only got half of him. Let's go back and get him again. All right, let's get Jefferson. We got the Chief. We got Grant. I'm trying to get all the male ones first. Wait, how many is that? That's 8. Should be 8. Yep, that's 8. Let's go Tubman, Sacagawea, Martha Washington, and Lady Liberty. And I also did a Sacagawea. Did I do a Statue of Liberty? I can't remember. Maybe I did a Statue of Liberty and I never used it. Because I think I went with Sacagawea. We're about to see. Oh no, I didn't. I did this Lady Liberty, which I think is, I love this. That's the Sacagawea. I'll have to find. Yeah, there's the card. Okay, let's get Lady Liberty first. It's one of my favorite queens right here. We're gonna put her in a different folder. I'm gonna call these female portraits. Okay. Portrait Liberty. Probably should put I'm gonna go F. So I gotta name these. Have a naming convention with these. So yesterday when I was in, I went, Mr. Chris O'Neill, but I guess he's not here right now. Yesterday, Chris invited me to come to his high school that he teaches at, and I spoke to a group of art class students, and also some business class students. It was pretty good. Had a lot of fun. And also, I made 10. I didn't make him, but he didn't have to come. But I asked Tim if he wanted to come with me just so I could have somebody to talk to in the car because it was about an hour and a half away. And Tim had an incredible idea. I don't know if I want to say it or not because I don't want somebody to steal it. Because it's going to be a while before I do it. I don't think I'm going to... I have to say it now, but Tim had an incredible idea. And there's only 6 people watching, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters for you guys because then you'll know about the secret. But Tim had a great idea to create next year for Christmas. To create... I did tell them about college because they asked. But Tim had a great idea to create a deck of cards next year. How do you spell Tubman? I always don't spell it right. Tubman. To create a deck of cards next year that is a nativity scene. And if you don't know what a nativity scene is, especially in Western culture, it's in America. A nativity scene is basically like this thing. It's like this thing that you buy that is basically like these little characters that are little tiny characters that you put on a table or something like that. And you put them together and it represents the birth of Jesus at Christmas time. So you got the manger, you've got the Star of Bethlehem, you've got, cutesy baby Jesus in a little manger. You got Mary, Joseph, the 3 wise men. But his idea was to create a kind of a deck of cards that was a nativity scene, and all the cards are parts of the nativity scene, and then we have like a little companion book that you read a story to at Christmas time. And you read a story, and as you're reading a story, you read it like with your kids or something, and your kids put the cards into like this in my head, it's either a cardboard cutout or a wood laser cutout of like the manger and stuff. And in the thing, it has little slots to put the cards, and you create the little nativity scene, but with your cards as you're reading it with the kids. So that was the idea. I thought it was pretty sweet. Something I was thinking about yesterday. All right, we got Liberty. We haven't got Washington yet. Let's get Washington in there. All right, so that's Martha, portrait, Martha. All right, I'm going to save this. We're making good progress. So we did Liberty, Washington. We have not done Sacagawea. I definitely don't know how to spell her name. Sacagawea. Sacagawea. All right, so that's those. The cool thing is I can do whatever I want, and I can add more portraits, like from other decks. So we could go. Let's go to the reserve note deck, and let's grab some of those sweet portraits, like William Morris and stuff. The more variety means the more unique the NFTs. So I'm just gonna pull in a bunch of portraits here. Where did I put those? Oh, those are in the reserve note. That'll be Federal 52. Excuse me. Federal 52. Let's see. Reserve note. Let's just open these up. See what we get. No telling what kind of crappy or unorganized file these are. So we are going to do that thing in December where 1 week in December, and I may do the, I don't know if I could use these or not because they've got this middle thing. I need to use the new, I probably should use the Federal 52 2nd edition. We may do it that week that I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas, where I do a week. Hey, maybe I do just 12 days, 12 straight days of nothing but Lord of the Rings stuff. So be aware of that. Well, let's see who we did for these. I may not be able to use these either. I can't really use these because they all have this kind of like centerpiece thing. Well, yeah, I can't use them. Dang it. Okay, so we have the portraits. We have the female portraits and the male portraits. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the suit. We're going to pull out the suit backgrounds for each suit. And what I mean is like this thing here. We're going to have to do some work because I'm an idiot in how I created these old files because I'm inexperienced. But I can create the things, I can grab the stuff that's easy, like low-hanging fruit, like this Statue of Liberty hand here. All right, let's grab that. And let's put that in here with the eagle. Oh, that's the side elements, okay. Put that right here. Okay. So we're going to call that Liberty Torch. Now let's just go ahead and do these because they're easy. This will be. I'm probably gonna have to do that. This is becoming more complicated then. Alright, so I need to create. This will be the K. We'll call these small index letters. My arm hurts for some reason. All of a sudden. All right, we got that. Let's do this little diamond right here. Probably should do this more systematically, but all right. So this is by itself. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to get them in there. A lot of this is just going to be completely disorganized in the beginning until I'm figuring out the system. Turn these side elements off. All right, this is the, so big, large index K1. Say K diamonds because that's what it's from. Large index. All right, we got that. Let's go ahead and just delete it. All right, so let's get everything that is this background so we can delete this mask. I hope that I made these appropriately. Okay, so not much that I have to do. Some of my old work is just horribly organized. And I didn't create the files very user-friendly to do things like this with after the fact. All right, so I got that part. And what I'm gonna try to do, is this all one thing? Yes. I'm gonna try to grab this as well and try to put that in there with it. I don't like that this is not even. Bush League work, Jackson. Bush League work. Need to fix that ASAP. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these. I think that'll work. Call this diamond suit border. Bring that right here. Actually, I'm going to do this first over here. So we're going to duplicate the group. Alright, so this is, I'm going to call this, let's go at the bottom, above the paper textures. So we're going to group this, we're going to call this suit border, and this will be suit border, this is the diamonds. All right, let's do the suit border for the spades. Already got the king. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just gonna do this once. Gotta sneeze. All right, we got our background. All right, let's see. Okay, I got this piece. God, who designed this file? This is awful. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. I don't know. It's I guess it doesn't take much skill to make an ugly one. Which is correct, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing it, because I'm like, oh my gosh, these people making all this crappy this crappy art. Why not try to make something that actually looks nice? All right, there we go. That's good. That's good. So we got this element here. What is this whole group? Horribly disorganized. There we go. All right, so I don't need this. I don't need this one. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do need that. I think that'll do it. Let me see. We need to erase this. This doesn't really matter. I have to put it together anyways. Okay. Alright. Get rid of this. Oh my gosh, it's so unorganized. It's already driving me crazy. Yeah, I saw one. I saw one for like 15 million, and it looked like it was done with third grade. But the good thing is, the selling point is, because you guys know about it from the beginning. That's where you want to be. So you guys could pay 5 cents for one of these, and who knows? In a year, it may go for 13 million. I'm just saying, it could happen. It could happen. I think that's all of that. What happens when I merge this? Nothing changes, so that's good. I'm gonna duplicate it, rotate it. Seems like it matches up good. Merge these. Copy, paste. Scale it down. Make sure it's in the right spot. I'm serious. I'm totally serious. Like, you could literally pay 5 cents for it and it'd sell for 15 million. This would be spades. Spades. Okay. Okay, we got diamonds, spades. Let's turn this king off. I don't need this K in here, though. But I can go ahead and use that since it's the right spot. it makes money for the creator, and that's why that's the great thing about NFTs. Is when I create the NFT, it's called minting. It's called minting the NFT. It bakes into it specific code that's attached to the blockchain cryptocurrency that you're using. And it says that every time that it sells, and I can make it do whatever I want. So basically, I set it up to where it pays me a royalty. So every time it sells, so if I sell it to you for 5 cents in the beginning, or a crypto equivalent to 5 cents, I sell it to you for 5 cents in the beginning, I get paid a royalty of say 5% of that sale goes to me. And then you keep it, it goes up in value, and then you sell it. Let you sell it for, $10 later. Or let's say you sell it for $100, or you sell it for $1,000. I get the same percentage royalty every time it gets sold. So I can create a piece of artwork once, but get paid for it just like somebody that would be like playing a song or something. So like every time it's sold, that code is baked into the file / image, that every time it sells, I get a percentage of whatever the current value is. So if it sells for 13 million a year from now, I get 5%. I get a 5% royalty of that 13 million. So it's actually really good for artists. And I know a lot of people are making fun of it and think it's stupid, which I'm one of those people. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that are doing a bunch of dog artwork, awful artwork, and they're literally making millions of dollars. And it's not really a greed thing. It's more of just like a competitive thing for me, where I'm like, oh my gosh, I could do this. That's the same reason. That's the same way I got into playing cards. I looked at stuff, I was like, oh, I could do this, and I just wanted to challenge myself to do it. And it's the same thing with this. I feel like I could do a better job. All right, let's see here. We got spades, diamonds. Now let's get the hearts. Oh. Let's get Washington out of here. Oh no. I didn't make these files very good. got that. Let's find this. Let's go ahead and delete that one. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and delete this one. So many masks on this. There's so many masks. I don't know where anything's at. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Put that right there. Yes. Okay. Let me see if that's everything. All right, let's get this. Okay, that's all of that. Let's duplicate it. Rotate it. All right, got that. Let's paste that. Alright, so this is... What is this? This is the... what is this? This is Washington. I don't know. That's the... I think that's the 20. Find out what that is. Yeah, 20. Alright, just gonna go suit border. And this is the hearts. Okay. And then we just gotta do clubs now. See a Lincoln. Okay. You do buy, you have to buy them on a specific platform. What platform we're going to use, we're not quite sure yet, but we're probably going to use like something like OpenSea. So OpenSea is like a platform that you would buy them on. I know that that's like the super simplified version of how to buy them. It's more complicated than that because everything about NFTs are complicated and not understandable, or at least for me. All right, so Yes, but yes, there is a platform you buy them on. Okay, I need these things here, that. What else is in there that I need? This. That looks like it. Let's delete this. Duplicate. All right, that's good. Let's take both of these and merge them. Awesome. Another one bites the dust. Let's get it lined up here. Basically making a whole new deck of cards. Alright, so that is suit base clubs. Okay. Done that. Let's get all of our gold. Where is it at? These in the right spot. So let's put those right there. All right, let's go. Open the wrong one. So, I'm sorry if this is completely mind-numbingly boring. I'm just trying to keep my head straight with all the different elements. All right, let's go legal tender. Cards. I need the king of spades. All right, so all right, got the spades. So let's call that small index spade. And see, the more of these unique elements that I create, the more unique and different each one of the NFTs will be. Because that will be the different parts that the computer will pull from when it's generating the code. Or, I mean, when it's generating the images based on the code that I give it. have to get everything in the right spot or they don't work together. They won't work together. Small index club. All right. Now I just need a heart. It's right here. No. You know exactly what you're buying. So that's the thing, like on the different platforms that you are on the different platforms that you're buying them on, in the beginning, they all start like at the same price. There's what's called the floor price. So every NFT, no matter how rare it is, starts at a specific price. And I set that beginning floor price. It could be a penny, it could be $1, it could be $10, just whatever I ended up setting it out. And there's filters on the side that you get to filter based on the images. I guess I could show you right here. Let's see. I'll show you an example. Like here's OpenSea. This is one of the platforms. And they're all awful. Most of them are awful. Some of them are pretty good. I mean, some of them are at least different than others. So like, let's see what this guy is. So this NFT, Orc-faced Rami Malak. It's right now it's valued at $187. Let me find one that's a good. So like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is like one of the original ones and one of the most valuable ones. No, it's not Cyberpunk. It's called Crypto Punk. Here it is, CryptoPunk. All right, come on. So CryptoPunk. That's not the right one. Let's see. Where did it go? All right, let's just look at this one right here. This one's called Bored Ape or something. So Mutant Ape Yacht Club. So these are the NFTs, and you can see that all these different little image parts make up these things. So like this, I'm not sure which. So like this one right here, this Mutant Yacht Club, and this is the number 7516. Its current bid right now is at a ridiculous 7 Ethereum, which is equal to $29,099. It's just ridiculous. But if you hit here the properties, it shows you. So this artist that created this, these are the different. There's 6 different elements that change. You have the background color, which is orange, and then you can see that it says 10% of all of the NFTs in this series. Which, let's see, in this series, there are 16,000.7 unique NFTs in this series. Owners means that of these 16,000, and that's NFTs in this series that were created by the author, the artists. And this number is there are 10.2 thousand people that have bought out of this pool of 16.7 thousand NFTs. The floor price now is 7.48 Ethereum, which is ridiculous because Ethereum price right now, Ethereum price is like $4,000 per Ethereum. $4,218 per Ethereum. And so the floor price for this one, because it's gone up in value, is, what is that calculator? I know it's super confusing. 7,480. No. 7.48 times, let's just say, oh my gosh, I can't type. 7.48 times, we'll just say $4,000. So that's what Ethereum will say there. So the floor price is $29,000 for these stupid looking things. But what you can see over here is on the left, I can sort the images based on the items, the different image parts that make it rare. So like here's background. And so you can see here that it has, there are 16 different, so it says background color. So it's like, this is blue, this is green. Of this series, there are 16 different background colors. And then right here, it will show you a number. So like this M1 yellow, I can sort M1 yellow, and it'll just show me all those NFTs that have that yellow background. And then it tells you, of all the 16,000 NFTs, there are 1,688 that have this yellow background. And these numbers over here basically show you what the rarity value is. So like, and so it tells you how many of the total NFTs have that rarity item. And so like with this, the most rare color seems to be these orange, blue, and army green, because so army green is the most rare color. And you can see that the price for these is higher because they're more rare, because there's only 459 that have that rare army green, which is not army green, the army green background. Then you can just go even further. There's 86 different clothes that I can sort from. And then I can go all the way and find whatever clothes are the most rare. So like there's some right here. It looks like the most rare clothes is going to be this blue dress. Only 29. And it doesn't even have, there's not even an NFT with the army green background. So this blue dress, this little thing right here, this blue dress is only used 29 times within the 16,000 NFTs. And you can even look at the price of these is even higher, because that's an even rarer trait. So like this is 25 Ethereum. This is 59 Ethereum. Here's 120 Ethereum right here. So that is 120 times, say, $4,000. This one right here is $498,000 for this ridiculous, stupid picture. But even though it's ridiculous and stupid, I think it's awesome, because somebody out there is taking the initiative and making these crappy pieces of artwork, you know, and they're doing it. All right, we'll just go one more. Let's find, let's see, the names. Let's see. That's the eyes. Now I can go back. I can go back to this yacht club and all, and I can sort by, let's see, high to low. All right, so this one's bogus. I don't even know if these are accurate. Now, these are bogus ones because they haven't sold those. Just go back. Come on. Let me see if this one is sold. Some of the top ones are like bogus. It's kind of like eBay, where you've got some people are asking for it and what are actually selling for. But you can see these, like this last sold for 14 Ethereum. This one sold for 14. This one sold for 7, 5, 6. And these people may have bought these at, 5 cents or $1. And so not only the person that owns it, the person that bought it makes money, but also the good thing is the artist that created makes money every time they're bought and sold. And so my hope is that I create something just actually interesting. Let's see here. All right, we got the club. So we got the small index. Heart. All right, let's do these letters now. Small index J. All right, let's get the Q. All right, we got that. All right, so let's look at this again. We've got these elements. I think what we're going to do now is these suit indicate, like large suit indicators. Trying to look where I put these. All right, let's put these in a folder. Bird. Okay, got the clubs. Let's get the hearts. I don't know if Tim has got the weekly update video finished or not, but let me tell you something. It's a pretty funny one. I don't think he does. Let's see. No, he doesn't. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. All right, we got all. We need the clubs, diamonds, hearts. We need spades. Suit, spade. All right, we got that. Let's label that color. Let's go blue. Save this puppy. All right, let's do these small index up here in the right. That's side elements. Large index, small index. All right. There's so many elements. So confusing. All right, let's get a J. And I'm probably going to end up tying all these letters together. Let's get the Q. All right, got those. All right, now let's do little suits that are right here in this little Ella. This right here. So this one right there. Let's go back, paste, put that up here. Alright, clubs. Let's do hearts. I'll be right back. I've got to go to the bathroom. Excuse me. All right, I'm back. Okay. Clubs, hearts. It's like this. Black. 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 All right, I got clubs, hearts. Let's go. Diamonds. All right, spades. Last one we need. Small left index spade. All right, is take these, duplicate them, select this red color, red, red, red. Make those red. All right. Who's talking to me? Oh yeah, I'll show you this. I got this pictures yesterday. I don't know if I showed this yesterday or not. But these are pictures. Let me download these. These are the pictures of the, what's it called? The Romeo and Juliet jigsaw puzzle. The prototype. Well, there's the box with the bag. There's the detail of the box. There's the box back. There's the side. The front. There's the back of the puzzle. There's the back of the puzzle. There's the front of the puzzle. There's the 2 key cards. There's a detail of the puzzle. Looks pretty sweet. Alright. Okay. So we got our red indexes. We've got our suits. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to consolidate some of these because they go together. So I'm going to take my heart index here and my heart image there. And I want to merge those. Like that. I'm going to take my spade and spade here and merge those. So I got spade to go together. And then my diamond and diamond. That goes together. Oops. Diamond and diamond. And then club and club. Yep, that's a comment that Steve over at Decking Around said. He's a big puzzle guy, and he said, yeah, because I gave him the Legal Tender puzzle to review, and he was like, yeah, I love this. I wish that you had 2 key cards so that I could have one and my girlfriend could have one so they could do them at the same time. And then he was like, and if it was twice the size. And so we made them twice the size, and we made 2 of them. Okay, so we got that. Let's just turn some of these on so I can see. So let me think here. So I need to consolidate these as well. We got the King of Hearts. Let's do the Jack of Hearts. I blew this. I'm already making mistakes. All right, it's King of Hearts. All right, I need a Queen of Hearts. And I need a red one. So that's Queen of Hearts. Now I need the Jack of Hearts. So I need a red J. I hope that it causes a rift in time. It's a J. I need a red J. Or a gold J. And then I need... Okay, I need a red heart as well. There's the Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works with the different borders. So I got spade border, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. So it works with all the different things. Kind of works with that. Looks like I need to resize this. There we go. So diamond, spades, hearts. And like later on, I'll be able to consolidate even more. All right. So the next thing, we try to think about what I want to do next. We got so many different elements that we could use. Let's size up all the portraits, because now that we've got the borders, now that we've got the portraits, we can size all those up. So we can take the male portraits. Let's put them right there. Let's see if that works. I don't want to do it. I want to do it bigger than that. Let's scale the female portraits. See, here's the thing. If I'm a billionaire, then that means that you guys that bought the NFTs and sold them are going to be quite rich as well. I'm going to have to do backgrounds of each suit. This is much more complicated than I thought. That's okay. But I'll come back to that later. Not quite ready to tackle that. All right, let's look at these side elements. Okay, so we've got these different elements. We've got the Liberty, Statue of Liberty torch. We've got the Statue of Liberty torch. We've got the feathers from the $100 bill. We've got the Declaration of Independence. Let's just go ahead and merge those. Call that Declaration of Independence. All right. And we've got the E pluribus unum eagle here that we're going to put right here. When do I think I'll be selling these? I have no idea. I would like to do it before the end of the year. And then I need these. Jax, you were saying about the unique things in that dude's NFT, like the blue dress only being in 28 of his NFTs, and that particular thing making it rare. What decides that the blue dress makes it rare? What decides is the creator. So like, same way I will assign certain rarity values to certain elements. So like that guy, he assigned the most rare rarity value to the blue dress. And that's just that one element, the clothes element. And then that told the code that he used to generate the images. That rarity value that was assigned to that blue dress made the code use that blue dress the fewest amount of times compared to the other elements. I hope that makes sense. All right, we got our side elements knocked in. We have the torch, the Liberty torch. Let's move that up a little bit. So we got the Liberty torch, we've got the feather, and we've got the E pluribus unum, eagle, and stars. All right, let's get our K-Dub treasury seal in here. And that's going to be the same on all of them. Just check these, spot check them with other portraits. Seems good. All right, let's create our serial numbers. We're going to do it over here. Choose a font that I like for this, and we'll have 4 digits, 4-digit places, because we're gonna have 10,000 NFTs, and so each NFT is gonna have a random number. But I want to first select my font that I want to use. I had one that I think would be good for this. I had one that's a pretty good. Arial. I can't use Arial font just on principle. It's a good one. That works. All right, so it's gonna be 10 digits. Let's make these a little bit bigger. It's not 10 digits, 5 digits. Oh, I need all of them though. Okay, that's gonna work. So I'm basically gonna go 0, 0. Let me group this one. Serial number. This would be the ones place. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it's waiting for me, Adam. That's why I'm trying to finish this. My wife got on to me yesterday for not finishing this. And I got another email from somebody saying, hey, you should do NFTs. And so I'm still make sure I did this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that's the ones place. This will be the tens place. So let's turn on the ones 0 and then the ones tens. Let's move it over. There's the tens place. Let's make the hundreds. There's the hundreds. Let's make the thousands place. There's the thousands. And then let's make the 10,000s. There we go. There's 10,000th place. And then let's take all the serial number and line it up right there over the treasury seal. And then boom. I should have done that first. I need to do this over again because I need to duplicate them. Let's take all these, duplicate, and then flip them. Seven, 8, 9. All right, so there's the. Oh crap! I'm gonna do this. I should have done it the other way. It's going to make them a little bit bigger too. Okay, now how am I going to duplicate this serial number? Alright, this is going to be really annoying. Alright, how can I do this? Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. So I'm going to take this 0, this 0, this 1, this 1. Oh dear Lord. It's going to take, I'm going to do this. these things are always this. They're always like this. They're always end up becoming way more complicated than you thought they originally were. But that's all right. Not even light yet. I guess the good thing is because there's going to be 10,000, the 10,000th place can only has to be the one number of 1 because the numbers won't be the numbers don't want to go over 10,000. And even then, we're going to have index cards as NFTs. All right, let's see. Peter, so the computer generates random images of these cards based on the rarity of the components in the series. Exactly right. That is exactly what happens. And then this 10,000th place only has to be the 1. Because we're not going to have over 10,000. Delete that. So now what we've got is we have all 10th 5 places. We got the ones. We got the ones place, tens place, hundredths, thousandths, and 10,000ths. And we have all the numbers in there to generate the random numbers. All right, we're off to it's a good start. It's a good start. And if you couldn't figure it out, Adam is helping me with the coding. Okay, so we got those elements. We've got our serial numbers. We've got our treasury seal that's going to be the same on all the court cards. We've got our small suits, which we're going to have to create individual ones for every letter. We've got our large suit pips, hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Then we have the large indexes. I need to do those indexes. We're going to have to create individual ones of those that have the individual paper background so it looks right. So even more complexity. Great. Awesome. Let's do that right quick. Let's get the Q. All right. Let's put the Q in there. So we're going to have to move that index letter over because it's covering up the index. Let's go ahead and delete. I don't need this bottom one because I'm going to have to move it anyways. All right, let's get the J. Here's the J. Hello, J. How are you doing today? Okay, there's the J. So basically, when we generate these images, we're going to have to generate each subset of card within Suits because each thing will have its... Oh my gosh, this is so complicated, but it's totally fascinating to me. Because it's like this really complicated problem that seems very simple in the beginning, but to make it work. Because like I want you to be able to see, you want to be able to see these index numbers, but you have to then save a separate image per these index numbers and letters so that it can be seen correctly on the paper background. It's like this. It's like a punishment, but a punishment that that's fascinating to me. All right, so I got them moved over. So what I need to do now is create each of these K, J, and Q with each of the 4 different paper texture backgrounds. So let's get our paper texture. I'm going to start with the paper. I don't know if I'm going to do the copper. I don't know how I'm going to do the copper and foil. Those are going to be the copper, gold, and platinum. I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet, so I'm just going to leave those alone right now. So we can start with the $100 bill. Let's get all of these paperbacks, textures, pull them. Where'd I put it? Dang it. I need them in here with these guys. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, let's do this. Let's do the K. And let's name this large index. And the naming conventions for Adam. This is, what is this? Is this J? That's Q. Queen. Q. And then J. Large index J. All right, so we got the J, Q, K. Now we have to create each with a background of these different paper textures. So I'm going to take all these paper textures, bump, bump, and duplicate them. Now I'm going to duplicate the letter 4 times, bump, bump, bump. I'm going to put this on that paper, this on that paper, and this on that paper. Take the background, reverse the selection, modify, contract 1. Okay. So now we've got, if you see here, we've got a K with the $5 paper background. So we'll merge that, and we'll call that 5 back. It's just so confusing. We got the 5 back, And then we've got one with the $10 back paper. Oh my gosh, it's such a pain. So this will be K10 back. And then we've got one with the 20 back. So this will be called 20 back. And then we've got one with the 100 back. So 100 back. So we got 5, 10, 20, 100. Yes. So now I've got the right thing that work with the right paper. So we've got the 100. And that way, and the reason why I had to do that the paper texture background is because when the code generates this stuff, when the code makes these, let me show you. Turn these off. So like this one, I want it to be able to knock out that background, whether it's a K or whatever. And then I want it to be able to match that paper background. So this is the 20 color back paper on the letter. It's so confusing. And then I want it to match the suit border, which is this. So like I want it to match the paper. So there's the 10 back paper, or the 20 back paper. There we go. There's the 20 back paper. And then I want to be able to knock out any of these backgrounds. So these suit borders. So see how it's knocking out all those suit borders? So no matter what paper background texture I've got, whether it's the 100, I can switch and I'm going to tie them all together. So like there's the right knockout. I think we already have the Discord service. We just haven't. I haven't set it up yet because I don't know how to set up I have the name, I think, but I don't know how to set up a Discord server. But if you know how to work a Discord server, I'd be happy to talk to you. All right, so we did that. Now we're gonna do that with all the other ones. This is all right. So let's do the Q. Let me turn this border off. All right. So this is the Q5 back. Put that up there with that other one. This is the Q10 back. Q20 back. And then Q100 back. All right. Almost there. Well, almost finished with this little part. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So this will be the J underscore 5 back, J underscore 10 back, what did I do? I screw up. Okay. I did screw up. What have I done? Getting confused. And one of the things that I'm going to do is tie the rarity with the denomination value. So like the Franklins will be the most rare. And like the $100 background paper textures will be more rare. And if I do the gold and platinum backgrounds, those will be even more rare. But I don't know how I'm gonna. I'm not quite sure I'm gonna do those though. All right, so we got all those. We have the K5 back, K10 back, K20 back, K100 back, Q5 back, Q10 back, Q20 back, Q100 back, J5 back, J10 back, J20 back, J100 back. And see, these are all separate images. So now what I can do is I can duplicate all of these, rotate them, go back up here. So K5 back, K5 back. Okay, K10 back. K20 back. K100 back. Q5 back. Q10 back. Q20 back. Q100 back. J5 back. J10 back. J20 back. And J100 back. So now I've got K5, K10, K20, K100, Q5, Q10, Q20, Q. And then the most rare ones are going to be the Ace of Spades and Jokers. I don't know if I said that or not. Maybe. 5, J10, J20, J100. Okay, those are done. Sweet. Control, save. Okay. All right, what do I need to do now? I got the small indexes. All right. We got the suit borders. We have the side elements. Side elements. I need to put the quill, the inkwell. I need to put the inkwell with this. I know what I need to do. I need to do this holographic strip over here. It would look better with that holographic strip. Dang it. I should have done that beforehand, though. Crap. Crap. Because I've already merged all those. Dang it. I should have thought of that before. Oh, that pisses me off. Crap. Because I know it would be cooler with those holographic elements. So I'm going to have to go back and do that all over again. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do... Oh, man. I know that'd be way cooler. So let's get this. Let's get this and create a holographic base that we're going to use in the background, because I know these will look way cooler with these kind of holographic elements. So let's go. Let's try this. All right. So just made this a lot harder for myself, but that's okay. It's gonna be cool. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, what I wanna do is get this part right in here, this little strip, to be holographic. So I'm gonna go modify, expand by 1 pixel. Then I want to pull that from here. So now I've got that border kind of being holographic, but I need to do that. Let me see here. Okay, I've already moved them. That's good. So I need to do this together because I want to get the varying holographic texture in the background. Sorry if I'm just mumbling. I'm just thinking through a lot of this stuff in my head. Select, modify, expand. There we go. Okay. All right, so there's that. So these need to go together. So I know that I can merge, well, I think that I can merge all these three because I know they're going to be the same. So there's the K right there. I'm just going to call it K for right now. Now let's get the queen in here. First I'm going to duplicate it. And we're going to rotate it. Oh my gosh, this is... I'm glad I'm doing this. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. let's get this part and this part. Let's expand by 1 pixel and then duplicate. Bam. Sweet. Now I can merge these. That's the Q. Let's do the J. I need to duplicate the J. However, this is pretty interesting where I could do this and I can actually create a deck of cards randomly. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know if it'll work or not. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Just wait till you get all the pictures, all the images. All right, now we got to go back and create the paperback ones. Sorry. So we go here. Modify, contract. Okay, I think I did it. So let me just duplicate this K 4 times. So this is the K 5 back. This is the K 10 back. K 20 back. And then K 100 back. Sweet, it's working correctly. I'm so glad I did that. All right, so let's go. Let's turn off that. So that's the 100 back. Let's put on our suit borders. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do. Let me see if all these are the same. They're not quite the same. I need to make them the same if I'm gonna do this. So what I need to do is, what I'm trying to do is I want to create this holographic strip that goes off the page. But I got to make sure that they all line up. So let's start from here. I should make it a little bit bigger. I can cheat here and get away with it. Let's see. So for right now, I'm just gonna make a shape right there. Gonna do well. Duplicate it. Rotate it. I just did the Q Ks. I gotta do the Qs now too. All right, let's see if that strip works for all of these suits. So we've got the clubs border, hearts, spades, diamonds. So yeah, it works. I'm gonna squeeze this diamonds just a smidge. See if that lines up. Yeah. So we got the diamonds, spades. Let's do the spades too. Shrink it up just a bit. Just like that. And then that's not that. Hearts. And clubs. Okay, cool. That works. Control S. Now let's go back and do our other letters. So I need the paper textures here. Put those right there. Q. One, two, three, four. Select, modify, no, cancel. Select, modify, contract. This is the Q5 back. This is the Q10 back. This is the Q20 back. And then the Q100 back. Q100 back. Select, modify, contract. J5 back. J10 back. J20 back. J100 back. Okay, I think we got it. K, K5, K10, K20, K100, Q5, Q10, Q20, Q100, J5, J10, J5, J20, J100. And we got the corner hollow strip. Sweet. Okay. And we have the... Actually making really good progress. We've got the side elements, Liberty Torch, feather. I need the quill with that one. We have the E Pluribus Unum eagle. We have the Declaration of Independence. I think that the quill goes with the feather, because that's on the 100. And I need the inkwell that goes with it. So I need this. Inkwell and the Liberty Bell. I'm going to make the Liberty Bell that gold color. I'm going to keep it that gold color. Then I'm going to make the inkwell. I'm going to keep the inkwell. The Liberty Bell, the gold color. I'm going to make the inkwell holographic. So the Liberty Bells go together. And the inkwells go together. So they're all one thing. And they're going to go along with the feather. The feather. I guess I could leave them separate. They kind of go together because it's the feather and quill ink. So, quill, ink, eagle, declaration, and then I've got one more. I think I've got, what is it? Hearts is the eagle. I forgot about this eagle. Put him right there. That looks good. Let's bring him off that background. And let's fade. Let's kind of fade out his wings. That's not fading out his wings. Let's duplicate it. Okay, now we've got all 4 suit big eagle. So we've got the Liberty Torch, the eagle, the Quill and Declaration, and the E Pluribus Unum star. Alright, I need the suits in here just to see. Clubs, spades, diamonds. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of stuff. We got the only things that I see that we need are the security strip and the security constellations. So this is an old one. No. Okay, so let's do the security. Let's do the holographic security strips. I'm gonna put that right in here somewhere. Like right there. It's gonna be a little bit obtrusive. Let's just see how it goes. Let's duplicate that out of our holographic layer. Make a little bit more narrow. Okay, that's good. Let's take all right, so this is the Queen security strip. Can't do it like that. Need to delete it first. All right, Queen. So we're going to say Queen strip. All right, we need the king. I guess this doesn't have. Yeah. I need the Jack of Spades. So the Jack of Spades. And not all of them are going to have the little security strip because that's really only on the $100 bill. May just have to make it. Probably just be easier. All right, we got our. I'm gonna put these up atop the suit borders. So we got our jack strip, king strip. Do a very good job of centering that. That's on me. On me for being lazy. All right. Got our K strip, J strip, and Q strip. And I think the last thing we need is the security constellations. Let me get all these. No. Are they all one thing? Let's put those right there. Let's group that. Let's go security. Secure. I don't know how to spell it. Security. My brain is fried. Constellation. I don't know how to spell it. Constellation. K. Let's get the Q's. Let's make those the same yellow color. Or the same gold color. I guess you could say. Q. Then I need me a jack. Jack O spades. Let's see if the jack of spades got it. Nope. Wrong deck completely. Let's go open. Jack of spades. Okay, I just need to duplicate these. All right, so we got the J, Q, and K. Okay, what else we got? We have the borders. We've got the suit borders. We've got the constellations. We got the strips. We got the strips. We've got the suit borders. These need to be in something else. Group. Security strips. I'm gonna put those with. Got the strips. Got the suit borders, clubs, hearts, spades. Okay, and we've got the large suits, clubs, spades, diamonds, hearts. Okay. We also have the large indexes with the right appropriate paperbacks. Okay. I think we're pretty close. Okay. That is definitely it for me today. My brain is fried. Thanks for joining me this morning. Oh, man. I'm probably going to work on this today, later at the office, just organizing all this stuff. I'm trying to get it to work. But anyways, thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. Be sure to catch the Wednesday weekly update video this week. It's definitely choice. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Peace.